Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez just stepped onto the global stage at the Munich Security Conference, and instead of a smooth foreign policy debut, she walked into what felt more like an international pop quiz with cameras rolling. At the conference in Germany, she appeared alongside world leaders and potential 2028 contenders like Gavin Newsom, which instantly elevated the stakes because when you share panels with heavyweight policymakers, you're no longer just a domestic political figure, you're auditioning for credibility abroad. Now, during one exchange, she hesitated when asked whether the United States should commit troops to defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion. And another moment where she described Venezuela as being below the equator sparked online mockery since geographically that's not exactly accurate. Welcome to Why It's Trending Daily. I'm Hank. This is where I break down the stories everyone's suddenly Googling, and I explain to you why they matter. So, to be fair, politicians stumble all the time, and most of it fades into the internet abyss within 48 hours. But foreign policy is a little different, because once you're seen as potentially presidential, every overseas comment becomes archival material for future attack ads. Some Democrats defended her appearance, arguing that she's expanding progressive foreign policy representation internationally, while others quietly admitted that foreign policy has never been her strongest lane. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Domestic charisma doesn't automatically translate into geopolitical fluency, and the Munich Security Conference is not a rehearsal space. So this wasn't a disaster, but it was a reminder that the jump from congresswoman to commander-in-chief speculation is a very different altitude. If she continues making international appearances, this moment either becomes a footnote in a learning curve or the first data point in a broader narrative about preparedness. And in politics, narratives are currency. This isn't the last time she'll face questions like that. In fact, it's probably the beginning. I'm Hank, here to explain the chaos, not hype it. If you want clarity instead of noise, you're in the right place.